Welcome to another Peterson podcast. In this week's podcast, I'm going to try to give you some tips as far as completing a assignment using the flip cams and Windows Movie Maker and Audacity. Now, there's a lot of information in this podcast, so you might want to remember that you can stop it, back it up, and replay certain sections, as I'm going to be going over some pretty complex stuff in a rather fast way. The first thing you'll want to do is you want to plug in your flip cam to your USB drive of your computer. After a few seconds, that'll bring up the flip video section where you can access a lot of the stuff. Now, your computer may or may not have different applications on it, so yours might look slightly different, but basically the general idea is it'll look the same. What I want to do, though, is I'm going to assume that you've already filmed your video. The first thing I want to do is I want to convert that video, and we went ahead and put the conversion software right on the flip cams, and that is Pizzera Free MP4 to AVI. And I simply double-click on that and then go to the MP4 to AVI application. And again, I double-click on that. What I want to do is I want to add all the files that I wish to convert. In this case, again, make sure that you are looking in the flip video directory, and I want the DCIM directory, 100 video, and I select the videos in which I wish to convert. You can do more than one at a time, so if you have more than one video you wish to convert, just select all of them. Make sure that you select the MPG as your output on your video format, and simply click Convert. It'll take several minutes. It could take several minutes for this to complete, depending on the speed of your computer and the length of the video in which you recorded. This particular one was only about 15 seconds long, and you can see it still took a little bit of time in order to convert. I then close this application as I'm now done converting my video. Now I want to open Windows Movie Maker. I then go to Import Video, find my video. You can see it's already found it. If for whatever reason you can't find it, make sure you're picking Flip Video, DCIM, and 100 video, and you should be able to find the file that way. And click Import. Now it's bringing that file into Windows Movie Maker where I can edit it. And basically what I can do is I can take all my scenes, I can find those using this collection tool, and then I just simply drag and drop those into my editor here. And once it's inside here, I can add a title overlay, I can play around with the audio and music, I can remove the audio from the video itself. This is where I can really get into and start editing and playing around with Windows Movie Maker. I can also start using a lot of different sound. Now, with the sound, it's going to be difficult because I'm recording this, and so I'm going to see how well this works. But I can record a little bit of sound. Hello, this is Jeff Peterson. And then click Stop. And then I can replay that. Hello, this is Jeff Peterson. And hopefully you were able to hear that, but that's just one part of it. I want to add some background music now. So I go to Import Audio. I've already downloaded some music that I'm going to use, so I just go ahead and double-click that, and it imports that as an MP3. And again, there are several web pages I've put on my web page that you can go and get royalty-free music. Now, as you'll see, hello, this is Jeff Peterson. I have a little background music, but it's kind of loud. And so I want to modify that to make it softer, at least while I am introducing myself. So let me and then it will gradually get louder after I've introduced myself.
Hello, this is Jeff Peterson.
And so you can kind of see how that works. It works out really nicely. It's kind of quiet while I'm introducing myself. It's just kind of in the background, and I'm kind of messing this up while I'm trying to do this, but you kind of get the idea.
Hello, this is Jeff Peterson.
And I can even move that around if I need to move that part of that introduction. I can even bring in some different sounds. Let's say I want to put in some applause after I introduce myself. Again, zoom in to that part of the audio. I want to put that, make sure that is kind of lined up there. And again, I want to go ahead and drop this volume down on this part while it's introducing me, and then maybe get a little louder during the applause. Let's see how that worked out.
Hello, this is Jeff Peterson.
And so that kind of gives you an idea, the very, very basics as far as Windows Movie Maker and Audacity. I then would just, export my WAV file in Audacity, go back to Windows Movie Maker, import that audio, and then I want to make sure that while I'm editing that, I can add some transitions and different credits and things like that. And then one of the most important things then in Windows Movie Maker is to save it and export it so it's ready to go. There are some really great movie making tips within Movie Maker, so I realized this was very brief and very broad strokes as far as how to do the major things in these. So don't be afraid to, if you really want to jazz it up, and like I said, I didn't really go over how to do those sorts of things. Take a look within these applications. There's some really great information out there. Thanks so much.